Hey guys, today we're making a chain adjuster for the little TRX 200, otherwise known as the 4Trax 200. This little Honda's the same age as me, and we bought it off a scrap trailer. The guy was a neighbor and a friend of mine in our little town, and he wanted $20 for this four-wheeler and a not a Banshee, but one of Banshee's smaller brothers. And it had the rear axle bearings were gone, the tires were flat. It had obviously been stored outside for many years. So I don't know what happened. I know the swing arm bearing, this rear axle bearing, I just looked at it now and it's got a good bit of slop in it. So anyway, this is my birthday Honda. I didn't actually end up buying this one. I was broke at the time, so I bought the other one. I didn't have the $80 for. I actually gave the guy twice what he wanted for it because I knew it was worth way more than what he wanted for it, and I knew I could afford to pay him at least the $40 for it, so I paid him $40, and I bought the other one, which I sold the same day or the next day. And I think I fixed his trailer for him. I'm not sure if I got paid for that, but they brought the trailer up with the two four-wheelers on it, and we sold the one. And then some of the neighbor boys actually ended up with this one for a while before I bought it back. So they actually fixed the swing arm bearing. So a couple of my friends got it running one night, and it amazes me that this thing was apparently parked under the tree somewhere and ended up on the scrap trailer, and it really didn't take a lot. It took the swing arm bearings. I mean, the front and rear brakes are both shot. Look at her now. Just a whole different machine. I looked at it and I'm like, wow, the seat is good. Like that mattered much. But I threw some used tires on the front, tubed the rears. The rears are held together with a bunch of deck screws. They had some really bad cracks on the bottom where it sat for years and years. But I don't think we even changed the carb. Put a new battery in it, hooked up some fuel, and she ran. And then it sat there for a while until it got sold off, and then the boys took it and they got it running, and I don't remember what I traded for it, but I got it back, and I don't think I ever sell it again. I think this is one of those items that I gave it to my brother-in-laws to fix, and they built this very artistic drawbar. This might have a chain cover, but I wouldn't know. I've never seen it. Put a new. I think it's off of a bigger quad, but put that light on there. They painted the rack. The front rack was caved in and cracked the plastic, so I had that welded. Oh, let's go outside. I'll throw this in here in just a minute. It's pretty dark back here. And today the cement's all sweaty, but I got her cleaned out in here. Got that big pile of shavings and stuff and dirt. But that ain't half bad right there. So anyway, let's go outside and take a gander at her. Got the old runner and a trailer. I love it. There should easily be enough room for two quads on here. Even fuel jugs if you wanted. There's the lights. The new axle. I sprayed it with some waste oil. Waste oil mixed with we'll wax undercoating. So there's some future projects. Some pretty awesome stuff. So anyway, oh, unfortunately, here's where it's hooked. Unfortunately, the ground pin broke. So I'll have to back that inside here soon. Probably get that in here and fix it, and then I'll take it to the car dealer and have it inspected. So I'm gonna set you guys up here, and you can watch me work for a while, and then once we've reached our time limit of what people are likely to watch, then we'll go and just cant it over just a hair. Whoop. See if I can fix the issue. There's actually a... Alright, see if that's square. The world's just a little bit tilted today. It's I've never seen this before. I think that's a drain bung to drain the water out of the brakes. That's pretty cool. As far as I know, these work pretty decently with no cover. I mean, obviously, if you could get a cover, you probably should. There we go. Try and get my shoulders out of the... Alright, that's getting pretty tight. Very good. So what we need some hardware. I thought I had everything here in the corner of my box, but maybe I do not. So I know where there's more of the same. There it is. I didn't know I had this, but it's a lawnmower belt tensioner, and it's got a lock nut. That's the important bit. All right, get my wrench. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make a video today, guys, but I just felt like it. So I'm trying to fix a little Honda so I can go out and cut up some trees that fell down in the last windstorm. Actually, there's one tree that's been down. I think it's been down all summer. Maybe it was already down last winter. I think I remember snowmobiling past it. So I like to go up there and get that one cut apart. I talked with the farmer, not the landowner, the farmer. Both of us are renting. This is It's like an 80 acre farm. So this was all auctioned off. Somebody from Rochester, like homeschool family, bought this, and then something happened where they weren't able to complete the transaction, and so the guy that bought the property ended up buying the house and then reuniting everything under one, back into one farm. So I guess it was one of the unfortunate things that can happen with old farms, is apparently it costs money to own property, and sometimes people can't afford it anymore, so they had to leave it go. So fortunately it's back together now. I wish I was the lucky guy that owned it, because I really love this place. I'll tell you what, I didn't break this chain tensioner, somebody else did. It was one of the party that originally fixed this for me. So, I can't really be mad. Can't really be mad if somebody fixes something for me. As a favor, mind you, and then they come back and use it and break something. And this is easily fixed. So I'll take that. Well, we're almost tight. We wouldn't be maxed out, would we? Oh no. Oh yeah. All right. I see a little bit of a bind. We might have to come back apart. We could drill a new hole. That would definitely that would get us where we needed to go. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I enjoy fabricating. And I can fix this in less time than it takes to crank it up like this. So that's a consideration. Alright, this time we will not lose our hardware. We'll put it right here on the edge of the toolbox. Toolbox. Alright, we're going to do two things. Let's show you guys what's going on. So as the tensioner gets pulled forward, I mean we're like right here. We're 2/3 of the way threaded out. Then we're hitting here. So we're gonna go and take care of that. And you can come with for another 50, a little bit. Let's see. Right here where you can watch. So it's pulling. So this side is flat, and this side protrudes. So this is the bottom corner. So we're gonna go some like so. And then I'm gonna move her hole up. So I have to figure out how to get the camera in on the action. Here we're gonna see if we can go on top of the old filing cabinet. If we keep doing this, we'll have this all figured out. Hot, hot, hot. Dunk bucket. Ow, that is so hot. Ow. Water pooling. All right, let's stand the old pot up again. There it is. Let's punch it on in. Looking good, looking good. Chances of success are high. Oop, wrong direction. Yeah, that is crookeder than a dog's hind leg. So what we can do is tighten the other side. Here it is. I think this is my favorite wrench ever made, hands down. He's a wee bit floppy in the joints. It's a Westward. Yeah, I used to work for a guy that had Westwards. It's a pretty, oh boy. Not a very interesting story, but it's true. All right, well that side is being a pain. So I don't really know what the solution is to this. Might be able to get a socket on here. It looks like it's 3/4. Here's this. Here she be. Yeah, if this works, it'll be a shocker. Not gonna work with that arrangement. Thing is, I don't want to pull off the brake drum. Oh, it ain't. It's not 3/4. Well, what could it be? Could it be 5/8? I wonder if it's 5/8. That's pretty close. Yeah, it is 5/8. Oh. You gotta wonder, how'd this get here in the first place? Well, we could go back and do a socket. 5/8. Yep, that's too much on angle, unfortunately. Well, what's the other option? Just wail on her until she goes. I don't like it. Yes, this is a real pain. I don't want to have to take this apart. That's gonna be a raw deal. Well, I think we'll leave her. I think we will. Like a muffler patch, kind of odd. So anyway, I have a question. This used to have a Cracked engine case. Way up front. Looks like it might be losing some oil. No, I've been wondering what this tab hole is for. Probably not safety. Not 1991. Alrighty, that should do her. Well, if they break that, I don't know what I'll do. Oh wait, we forgot one thing. We need to tighten up the old I don't even know what it is. This one bolt that holds the whole thing together. Alright, let me just lay it up here. Get my socket back. I can see that bolt's all cocked and crooked. So, what we need to do loosen her off a bit. Oh, yeah, this is this is pretty hard. I don't like it all crooked. It's really hard to get on here. Hey. Hey. There we go. This might be tight, man. But the general idea is to not have it slip. Don't like that sound. So anyway, let's, oh, there it is. A little bit of a gap in her. Oh, that is tight. All right. Oh, we need to oil the chain yet. That's one last thing to do. Oil the chain, check the oil, check the fuel. And get out of here. oil to the old bearing. Yeah, this old girl's had a hard life and she deserves every bit of love she can get. So anyway, looks like we got enough oil on her. Oh, I love that sound. Oh, that's great. Alright, here's an old sweater. Drop that on there. That there. Put away my light. Toolbox. I want to show you how to screw together a tire. It's just too funny not to do. They're even pretty hard to find.